going on, everybody? My name is Josh, and welcome to my Call of Duty Season 1 League Playoff Championship, whatever, MLG Packs East recap, always brought to you by No Scope Glasses. Go ahead, click the link in the description, and use code DISC5P for a 5% off your purchase. Now, let me know if you guys want to see like a pre-roll for that instead of me saying it every video, because I wouldn't mind doing that, like a 5 to 10 second pre-roll or something like that, probably around 5 seconds. That would be a lot easier than me saying it every time. But anyway, getting into this recap. You know, I didn't do this day by day because there was barely any matches played every day, and this tournament was, I don't want to say it was a joke, but it was really weak, man. Like, this was weak. And the only reason I didn't even get to watch all the matches, I got to watch the finals and like the end of the finals. And of course, Complexity won. And the only reason I say that this tournament was really weak was, one, nobody really cared because it was basically, I mean, it was a $7,000 prize pool or something like that, or the winner took home $7,000. I don't even know what it was. I don't really care. It was just a joke because all these teams that were playing, only two of them were keeping the same roster, Envious and Complexity. Everybody else had made changes. Phases was very minor. They were just getting rid of Proof and bringing on Theory. Everybody else, though, Strictly Business isn't even going to be the same team. None of the original players. What else is there? LV isn't going to be any of the same players. Who else was there that isn't going to be the same? TK is now Apathy and Dido, along with Sharp and Gunjar. And it was funny because they were saying at the beginning of the tournament they beat Envious 3-0, and that was the only match I really got to watch, that in the finals. And Goon told Theory, if we don't drop a map, we're going to keep together, them and Formal. And they lost, obviously. You know, they lost to SB, and then they lost again to, I don't want to say Envy. And it was really weird because Envy really had a weak tournament. They got 3-0'd by TK, and then they got 3-0'd by LV. I think it was LV, but that was just really weak performance. But then LV ended up playing SB for top 3. Wow, that rhymed. And they lost. And it was really weird because, like, I don't know, this tournament was just really weird. And Gandhi said it later on in the day. He said, like, that this tournament was just so weak. And, like, I think Champ spoiled him, and I think Champ spoiled me as well. And the only thing that really kept me watching was Nadeshot and Clayster, because they had some really good commentary, honestly. Like, they can be future casters, you know. If after this game they don't really feel like playing anymore, I mean, because Clay is a seven-time champion. Nade has never won an MLG event, technically, but, you know, he's won a UMG and he's won a championship, like a world championship. Not even a world, it was just COD XP, but it was $1 million tournament, you know, so he can't really complain about that. But I can definitely see Nade becoming a caster or like a behind-the-scenes guy, or just streaming every day and making YouTube videos. You know, he doesn't even have to do competitive. I don't see him leaving Optic. He's always going to be on Optic because he's basically the face of Optic. And I don't think Hex would get rid of him, and I don't think he would leave. But, yeah, I could definitely see him being a caster and whatnot. But anyway, of course, you got the Censor and Aches. Their little feud going on, how Censor believes that them beating Complexity at US Champs meant a whole hell of a lot, and I don't really think it did. Honestly, I don't like Aches when it comes down to the game, but I kind of agree with him because no money was on the line at regionals. You know, it's still a tournament, but when money was on the line, he went through. They're world champions. They came and they proved it at this event. And I don't know, it's just, you know, Censor can say all he want, but now he's on FaZe Black, so it really doesn't matter. And it was funny because Freaky Toast, he said that win or lose this event, it doesn't matter. Because SB had a great event. You know, they went through the losers bracket because they lost to Complexity for top 2. But, you know, they had a great event. And they almost, basically how it was going to work, the finals was going to be a best out of 2 best of 5s. So if SB won this best of 5, since Complexity beat them in a best of 5 before, it would force another best of 5. But Complexity won this, so it didn't matter. 3-2. And it was kind of a weak event, but I mean, it was all right. I wish I could have watched it, but I couldn't. I was camping and the internet there was god awful. I tried though, but I couldn't watch it. I only watched the. I wish it would have been a hell of a lot more interesting if SB would have won the second best of five and forced another best of five. That would have been a lot more interesting. But it is what it is, and I hope you guys liked it if you did watch it. Aches basically got MVP because he led like almost all of the leaderboard categories. He like blitz caps, S&D, KD. I think it was overall KD. He had the best or something like that, or Dom caps or something. I don't know. He was just crazy this event. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you want to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, my name is Josh, and I will see you guys later.